Hi again everyone. As discussed in my last video, this one will be about mental health and remote working. It's an extra few minutes longer, so I apologise for this in advance, but I promise you it's worth it. So, with a big proportion of the population still working from home, a lot of research has been done on how this impacts on our mental health. There are pros and cons as always in these things, and so we have gathered information directly from our employees, as well as general online research into home working and mental wellbeing. Let's start with the pros. Firstly, it gives you a better work-life balance. This is what the majority of us strive for in our working life. It's a great advantage as you are saving on commuting time and perhaps getting an extra few hours in bed as well, who knows? Not to mention being able to enjoy more time in the evening and subsequently more sunlight. All of these things improve mental well-being. Next, we have not having to travel to work also means you save on fuel, which means you are saving on money potentially, and this certainly makes us feel better in ourselves. Not to mention, less driving means less pollution to our environment, which again has a positive impact on our mental well-being. Thirdly, there are less distractions from other members of staff, so your days are more productive. When you feel like you're accomplishing more each day, it does wonders for you. Next, I like this one. Working at home gives us time to prepare healthy, nutritious meals and exercise properly. Two key things that we must do to maintain positive physical and mental well-being. Two really important things, actually. Following on from this, we have location independence. You can work wherever and the job still gets done. Here at Sinclair and Rush, we actually have had one remote worker move to Cirencester to support family during the pandemic. The fact that they can still maintain the stability of their job during personal difficulties has really helped their positivity. And the last one that we have come up for the pros is generally being freer and more flexible to be in control of the running of your day as you are working independently. Feeling in control plays a big part of positive mental well-being. Now let's move on to the cons of remote working. So firstly, working at home, we can go a long while without speaking to anyone at all. For some people, being in your own head for too long is damaging as we tend to overthink. This sense of isolation can be really negative on our mental health. Secondly, believe it or not, missing our co-workers. This is a really negative thing about working at home, not having that banter, that communication and that support. Another thing, working too much. Being at home and not having a commute can mean we overwork and we can't switch off and separate our home and our work life. That can be really difficult to get that balance. We also have lacking in motivation, not having the team around you or a boss to whip you into shape. That can really affect that. We also have not having the usual routine of getting up, fully dressed in work gear and travelling to a place of work. That can be really damaging for your mental health. And the last one we have come up with is new starters may not get the same introduction as they would in the office environment. They might find it harder to integrate into the team and feel a part of something. Overall, more people felt working from home was better for their health and well-being, that's 45%, compared to around 1/3, 29%, who thought working from home was worse for their health and well-being. The reference for this quote is in the body of the post. I do hope this is giving you further insight into working remotely and mental health. And as before, feel free to comment if you have anything to add or want to share your own experiences. See you all next time for what it's been like for our factory office workers and their mental health.